everybody, welcome to another Throwback Thursday. I'm here with Owen, and as we said in our last BFG video, we're going to try a new fleet. Owen went home from that video and built an entire Tyranid fleet.
Yep.
1,000 points.
Yep.
Hive ship, escorts, cruisers, the whole 9 yards. He has been the most hobby creative I have seen him since Frostgrave.
Yep.
There's not one owlbear, however, in this fleet.
No.
Maybe someday we could dream a little dream.
Nah, fur doesn't fit.
Fur doesn't really fit
tentacles here.
It's all tentacles and weird spitty acid things. So we're gonna play 1,000 points. We're gonna play Planetary Assault. This is the classic way to introduce Tyranids. We're gonna do the mission where they are trying to land troops on an Imperial planet. The Imperial planet is defended by a battle group, basically, from the Imperial Navy, and we're gonna try and repulse him back into the void. So we're gonna show you the fleets. We'll walk you through the scenario, and we'll get started. So here's Owen's 1,000-point Tyranid fleet. What do we got?
So we've got the Hive ship in the center. He is upgraded to Leadership 9 because I don't think you can get away with not doing that.
No, it's pretty important.
Bioplasma on his prow, and then for his thorax, he also has bioplasma. And then his starboard and port weapons are just launch bays. Beside him, we've got 2 capital ships. They're actually outfitted, or sorry, 2 cruisers, but I guess they're capital ships. They've got double sets of feeder tendrils, or tentacles. And then they've got bioplasma on their port and starboards. In front of them, we've got the little escorts. These are just escort drones, and they all have bioplasma discharges as well.
Super slow, but they ignore shields with like a lance.
Yeah, they're
short range, crazy slow, but super dangerous.
All the bioplasma, they're 15-centimeter range lances that ignore shields.
Oh,
so they're pretty good.
Terrifying when they get close, but they take a lot of punishment basically going in. And then what are these lashy guys?
And the little ones are Kraken, and they all have feeder tentacles, including this one odd man out.
So they don't have shields, but they're always counting as braced without the penalties of being braced, which is pretty neat. So they're kind of like the Necrons of Living Metal.
And
6+ armor, yeah, 6+ armor, and then 4+ saves all the time. But because they don't have shields, it does not protect them from teleport attacks, so they got to be careful if they end a turn with shields down next to a capital ship, an enemy capital ship, it'll just blow them up if it can roll 2+ on 2 dice.
Yeah.
So very, very dangerous up-close fleet. They also operate differently in this mission than normal fleets do. Normal fleets, it's capital ships or transports. If they get within 30 of the planet, they start scoring assault points. At 10 assault points, the game ends, and then we go to a table to see who's won, because there's penalties and bonuses to the assault point total. But the Tyranids, all they have to have is someone with a spore. So basically anyone, the spore shields are basically what land guys, so not the little tentacle guys. Any of these ships get within 30. They don't have to actually do a boarding or a bombardment action. They can just act normally and automatically score an assault point.
For each spore.
For each spore.
They're 2, he's 4. And then they can also launch assault craft or boarding torpedoes.
That will do it as well.
They have, and they each count as a point if they land on the planet.
Gross. And here is my fleet, 1,000 points. I have a Retribution class battleship. I've got 2 Dauntlesses here, the Havoc and Vigilant, in a squadron. I have a Mars class battle cruiser with a Nova cannon, launch bays, dorsal lances, all that fun stuff, and then a squadron of Cobras. And that's my 1,000 points. I also have a fleet commander, which is a good thing because once again, my typical great leadership rolling. Everyone is leadership terrible. This squadron, red is 6, he's 8, so at least I have leadership 8 in the squadron. The Retribution's leadership 6, but luckily the Admiral's going to fix that up to 8. The Cobras are leadership 6, and the Mars is a huge leadership of 7. So out of 6 leadership rolls, I rolled terribly. Scenario 7, Planetary Assault. So our planet begins the game on the far side of this long table. It has to be within 150 centimeters of this other edge.
So outside of a foot.
Outside of a foot, basically, of the other side, yeah. So on a 6-foot table. Now my fleet is basically garrisoning the system, and when I deploy them, I do not get to necessarily deploy them myself. I can deploy them on a 4+ myself, but on a 1 to 3, the squadron or capital ship gets deployed by Owen. I still choose the facing, but he can deploy them anywhere he wants, 30 centimeters away from an edge or his deployment zone. So basically 45 centimeters from this edge and 30 centimeters from any other edge. And that represents the fact that we're on patrol.
It's gonna be right here.
I know, I knew it was gonna be right there too. It's gonna be right basically dinner served. That's pretty much what it's gonna be. So now, like I said, he's trying to get within 30 of the planet and start launching his planetary assault. I'm trying to destroy him as much as I can, and hopefully save the planet from the Tyranid invasion. Save the planet, save the world.
$100 million movie.
Exactly. On top of this, I'm going to get 2d6 times 10 defenses I can place, which will be 50 points worth of defenses. So that means I can drop things like defense laser platforms, orbital torpedoes, orbital weapon mine platforms, mines, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to drop two system ships, which are just 2 little escorts, move 15 centimeters per turn, armor 5, 1 turret, and they have 3 firepower, left, front, right, and 2 mines, which are going to float 10 centimeters towards the closest enemy model every turn. I'm not going to risk my patrols getting lost, so I'm just going to deploy in high orbit. So we're going to deploy here, and high orbit means I have to be in base-to-base with the planet. We're going to be here. These guys, actually...
I'm okay with you all being close together.
I know you're okay with me being close together.
Gives us time to spread the ordnance and get closer.
The defense monitors are going to, the system ships are going to be in base-to-base with the planet, and then I'm actually going to roll for my my patrols. So I'm going to send out the Cobra Squadron on patrol, plus I get to deploy it. On a 1 to 3, Owen gets to deploy it. I get to deploy it. So I'm just sneak around an asteroid belt here, and then the other last unit, they're actually going to deploy in high orbit and just be over here. And here is the Tyranid fleet deployed to assault my planet. So we've got the single individual Krakens. They're not in squadrons. Cruiser, squadron of the Pyroacid escorts. Pyroacid escorts, 2 more Krakens, the Hive ship, Kraken, and another capital ship. So we'll dice off now to see who's going first. It's going to be you. The behavior, you can roll to try and counteract it. That's your first thing.
Hive ship's going to try and control the Hive ship.
Otherwise, he's going to go fly forward.
He's
going to pass.
Leadership 9.
But he's probably going to go fly forward anyway.
Yes.
All head full. So he auto passes.
No, he's just going to go 15.
Oh, he's just going to go 15, so not all head full? Got it.
Wow. Actually, no. If I pass, I can do real all head forward.
That's right. Not the fake one.
So we're going to try and do it for this little guy. And
He'll pass. So he goes 46 plus his movement.
Plus 20.
So that's going to be 12,
37.
20, 32. 5, 10, 12.
Right.
Plus
That's
20
They're not 25. They're not 25.
There you go. 32. Whoop.
35, so I can do it.
Try and pass.
He fails.
He fails, so now no more guys can go.
Yep.
They all go instinctive, which means they all go 2d6 all head full.
So 25 plus 12.
37. Now it's 37.
Yes.
Yeah. Flying forward. So they go, if they don't have enemy ships within 90, that's when they make their all head fulls if they've gone instinctive.
Yep.
So he goes
32.
32.
3.
Yep. Because as soon as you fail one of these tests, the rest of them go instinctive automatically.
Yep.
Modern now, they're going to go plus 12, so they'll go the same.
Oh, wait. These are only 15. That's right. These are not the same ones I used
So they go 15 plus 12 is 27. So
Yeah.
they're back there.
Not 37.
That's right, because they get slowed down based on the guns they have.
Well, no, they're just a different type.
Yeah, different class of escorts, sorry.
Yeah.
The Kraken, he's going to go 25.
35. They're 25 base.
Kraken, he's going to go 31. Of the gunboats, 5 plus 15 is 20, because they're super slow.
Yeah.
And he's going to go
29.
19. Oh, no, 29, that's right, yeah. They are the zippy ones. The Cruiser, 28, because he was 20 base. And then the last Kraken is going to go 36, that's right. Flying forward. The Hive ship's going to poop out 6 fighters, because why not? This phase now, they're all going to go 20, because again, there's no guns in range.
Start putting up the screen.
That's right, so they can't just drop millions of torpedoes.
Not that you'll pass leadership checks.
Not that I'm likely to pass leadership tests, no. Alright, and that is Tyranid turn 1, so it's over to the Imperials. These stuff first, these escorts, they're going to go 15, 25, so 10 more, like so, and then they can turn up to 90. This one's going to go 15, and then another 10, which will put him right in front of his friend, and he'll turn. 15, straight ahead, whoops, and then 10 more, so he's going to be like so. All ahead full with the Dauntlesses. Luckily, one of them is Leadership 7. And I pass, so they get to go an extra 46. 46, so they go 25, 30, plus 7 is, sorry, plus 7 is 37. 15, 15 again, and then 7 more, which put us here. You're right next to him. Sternova Cannon's gonna just float forward 10, like so, across the planet. Head full with the battleship, Leadership 8. He's gonna pass. So he gets to go 46 plus 15. That's a terrible roll. That's going to be 722. 15 with the first one is going to put him right here. And then the second one gets to go 7 more. So 7 more is going to put him right here. System ship's just going to go 15. So they're just going to move forward. Whoop. Across the planet, hang out behind the big ship. Ordnance phase, these guys are going to drift towards the nearest ship, 10 centimeters. So the mines start drifting out from the planet. Drifting it from the planet. Forgot my Nova Cannon. I have to test to see if I can shoot the furthest thing. He's a great leadership of 6. And a fail, so whatever your closest ship is, get Nova Cannon. He's going to get Nova Cannon. It's outside of 60, but within 120, so it's going to be 2 dice if it scatters.
Yep.
It's going to go 11. I might hit these guys.
So it's like this. 11 is right here.
So it's going to take his shield. 1 hit, leaves a blast marker, and takes down a shield, so it's 2 blast markers. Ordnance Rampage gets to move forwards. 20. They're at the end of their move, and that's going to be the end of Imperial turn 1. Wave of Tyranids coming forward. The Imperials slowly sending out a flanking force and then creeping towards them. Hive ship, he passes his instinctive, so he can move forward.
He does not need to reload his ordnance.
Nope.
He's always loaded.
If he becomes crippled, however, he can no longer spit out any.
He's up next.
Him.
Pass.
Pass. What's he gonna do?
He's gonna go 20.
Okay.
So we'll go 10. He's gonna turn a bit and head for these guys.
Absolutely.
Delicious snacks that are just waiting for him.
He's gonna just pass.
We
Yeah.
have 10s now.
That's right, because I'm on all head full. You're right.
And he's gonna get an all head full.
Okay, so
going
he
forward.
auto passes that, and he's gonna get an extra. I did the same thing.
7.
7 more, so he
27.
goes 22, 32, 32.
27. He's 20.
Oh, he's 20 normal.
Yeah.
Okay,
The little guys are 25.
that's right. Group's gonna go.
They pass. They're gonna go all ahead.
Okay, so 1 will be at -5.
So they were 15. So 20, 32.
So 32, except for the ones in blast markers.
So they'll go 27.
Yeah,
And the rest will go
to the other side.
full up.
Squadron, they're
They
gonna fail.
So that's the end of it. They'll just go 2d6 because they're
All
going
ahead
angry
full,
now.
an extra 8, so they go 23. Also going all head full, so 10 plus 25. So here come the Krakens. This one, because they're all individuals, rolling individually.
11.
Whew, they're mad.
6.
1. Man, you
35.
cannot roll like less than 9.
Well, I rolled bad for him.
This is true.
Now the
on
Jesus
4
is
dice.
just making up for it.
9, there you go.
34.
This one,
There you go. He's
So
only
you're-
going 31.
only 31. Whoa. He's going to have to burn retros next turn, probably. Him?
If you're within, he'll just go crazy.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
9. He might hit this asteroid boat straight up.
Yeah, he will. Just flies into it, but he gets to reroll in leadership 10.
10 against
10,
astronomical
it's
stuff.
fine. 6 more pieces of ordnance.
Oh, these would have disappeared on your turn.
You were in base space with them?
One of them would.
No, they're both in base space with you.
No, one was.
It overlapped
friend.
you, I'm pretty sure. So one was the hits, and then one was from
My
the
shield.
The actual. Oh yeah. So one
would go away.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then this one's gonna go away during your turn anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Phase. So they're all gonna move. Here comes the wave, and this is all fighters.
These are all fighters.
Everywhere fighters.
He's here.
Fighter wave up front keeps moving. In their flying V for victory.
Yep, we're just gonna keep spreading waves of fighters.
That's
Man,
it.
I wish I had my second hive ship ready to go. It would be just tons of this.
And here comes mine. So mine come up 10. So moving to the 5 there. These are my mines.
Yes, my fighters are gonna hit your mines before your mines hit my
Oh,
ships.
they're not. It's Tyranid turn 2, so we are now on to Imperial turn 2. And what do we want to do first? Time to do some murdering. So we're going to start off with these fellas. They're just going to move. So they're going to go 15. And then 10 more. And then pivot. And then basically much the same thing for these guys. So maintain their formation. We're going to go 10. We're going to pivot. And we're going to go, whoops, 15 more. So we'll put ourselves here. We're going to go 10 to here. Oops. We're going to pivot. And we're going to go 15 more. And be in behind our friend. Lock on here. On an 8, we're going to fail. We're going to use our 1 fleet reroll. And no, you're on special order, so I'm going to pass. A free 45-degree turn from being near the planet. Turn us like so. And then I'm going to move up 15 to here. 10 with the monitors, going to stand behind. Nova Cannon's going to go. He's going to move up his 10, like so. Phase, Cobra's just going to drop a 6-strong lance battery, and then take some, torpedo battery, and then take some shots on him. We're going to test to see if we can shoot something far away. Leadership 6. We're going to pass. We're going to shoot these guys. So it's going to have to go into this fella then, because nobody else is actually in range. So we're going to put it in this little ship. So blue ship is just going to drop a 6-strength torpedo battery. Oops, like so. Has to shoot a further target with the Mars now. He's going to pass. This escort right here. So it's going to be 2d6 scatter because I'm not within 60.
That'll be fine.
I'm gonna brace.
Going for the middle one.
Yep. You got it, middle one. Ready? Hits
Hey,
him.
there.
We D6 in the middle.
One.
One.
And
So
then 1-1.
1-1. So all their shields are down. So we are going to shoot with our lances into this bot right here. So you have 2 shots on 4s. You're always braced. 1 hit. Make the brace.
Nope, he's dead.
Last marker. Moving on to Big Boy for the target. Leadership 8. Going to pass the 5. This squadron right here. Dice against escorts closing with 1 bad shift because of the range. It's going to be 4 dice locked on for 5s. So 3. 3's death's going to put this one down, and then he's going to blow up 2. Whoop. Still alive because this is just going to drop his shield. We're going to play that it's not happening in order, and that this won't drop his shield immediately, and that this will then.
The explanation, I'll defend myself right here, is essentially that he fires 3 hits.
Right.
We know it takes 1 hit to take a shield and 1 hit to kill.
Yep.
So in theory, you would think it'd be 1 hit for the shield, 1 hit to the kill, 1 hit to the shield.
Right.
The other argument is 1 hit to the shield, 1 hit kills. The kill places a blast.
Right.
And then that blast then breaks the next shield.
Right.
So the next hit would then kill that one.
It's going to be relevant because I'm going to shoot lances at you right now.
I think the only thing that I would question is I think you place blasts after the attack's resolved.
Right.
So I don't think that would ever come up.
Well, let's just see. So I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot lances. You okay?
Because you do it when you shoot. I was
Sure. I hit you twice.
1 dice.
Okay. All right. So ordnance phase. First things first. Torpedo salvo. Whoop, gonna hit you.
He is gonna brace.
Okay. So roll for your brace.
On a 9.
Gets a 5, so he's braced now, and that means he can roll for his 1, 2 turrets.
His 2 turrets on 4s. Walks
Gets 2. So 4 torpedoes now. 3 on 5s. Not a 1.
Gambled and lost.
So 4 fly through.
However far that is.
Yeah. So it's gonna end up from the back guy. Whoop. Being 30, which is there. Second salvo is going to come through, and it's just going to get you.
Yeah, because it goes 30, right?
Yeah, from the front. Or sorry, from the it's just from the front guy because it's only his salvo.
Yeah.
So it's going to hit you. So you get to your 2 turrets. Whoop. 2 turrets. So 4 again on 5s. Give me something. There's 1.
Nope.
Get 1. And come on, big crit. Boxcars it. I 11 it. D3 extra hits. So I cripple you on a 2 or a 3+, but 4.
Yeah.
And they don't cause additional criticals though. So there's my turn. You get to, sorry, more ordnance. These guys move 10. We have your ordnance phase of 1,000 million fighters who are going to end up blowing up these 2 things.
Yep.
They're out. 2 going against each other out. Fighters are going to move to fill the gaps. Going, what do you go, 15?
They go 20.
20, gotcha.
So they're all just kind of hanging out in this area.
And then we'll remove at D6 blast. 6. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then this one for 4. Teleport attack against this guy. So 2 dice because you're Tyranids. And as long as one of them's not a 1, I crunch him, so he blows up. Ship's gonna go.
He's going to
Pass because I'm on special orders.
Pass.
Yep.
Yes.
Just.
And then he'll move forward again. Another 15.
He's gonna go.
10 does. He's gonna disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use that roll to
So he moves 10 forward and then flies off. This little fella, he's going to fail.
On a 10? Are
you within...
45?
Oh, sorry, 45. Okay, you are within 45. You're good.
And
so moving.
He's just going to slide right through and slap this guy.
Okay.
Actually, he goes 25. Not going to board you. He'll go for these guys.
Make your leadership test.
Oh, yeah. Leadership to fly through that.
Yeah. 10.
He's
good.
And he's going to do a boarding action on the second guy here.
Okay.
And slap.
That's the movement phase. So it's D3
tentacle hits.
Yeah.
1 hit.
It's 1 critical. It's roll 1 and he lives, otherwise he's dead. No, he's destroyed. The way that works is in the movement phase, they roll a die. On a 1, 2, or 3, they do that many hit and run attacks against the model. On a 4, 5, or 6, they do a hit and run attack plus they do a point of damage. So it just murders escorts because escorts are just destroyed if they suffer a critical hit. For him?
Yeah, he'll go next.
Okay.
He's good.
He's going to pass, so no instinctive.
He's speed ahead, boys.
Oh, that's good.
20,
10, 38, yep. So 30 plus 8.
30. And then another 8.
Pass, so you get
Keep
the
him in
46. He does.
Yep.
So he gets
And
a
he's
46
gonna
all
go.
head full. Try and board the big boy. So that's going to be
He can't
25,
board you 'cause he's going full
35.
out.
That's right. 35 plus 4 is 39.
But he's
Yep,
just
he's going to get it. So he's going to touch my base. Whoop.
And then he'll just go past you. So you said, what, 30?
9 more, yep.
8. So 9 more. We'll get him over to here.
So he has his hit and run. So D3.
Wow. 1 hit.
So 1 hit.
Boarding action?
Yep, see if it's a crit.
No.
Oh, it's automatic hit.
And
Yeah,
a boarding
hit and run.
action.
Yeah, so the boarding action 2 dice pick the highest.
6.
6 is
plus
another hit, and I can't turn. And then, so that's actually good for me.
Because you're just lit on
Because
fire.
that means that I'm on fire. Great. Which it does not do. Okay. So I'm on fire. It did not, because he gets +1 to his boarding rolls, did not do the extra damage and the driver's engine room damage, which is actually way worse. They're going to go? Yeah.
On a 9, because they have fire nearby. They're good.
Okay.
Full speed ahead, boys.
-5, though, because of the fire, so they're going 10 plus whatever that is.
10 plus 20 is 26. That's not exactly what I was saying, but
can't turn.
All the numbers come together. And they're still base to base, waiting for big cannons to kill them. They'll just bait the cannon again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going big numbers.
25, 38.
Whee! Everyone's hugging. 45, so he's leadership 7 for his roll.
No, he just goes instinctive.
Oh, he just goes instinctive automatically.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, it's leadership 7 for other stuff. Yeah.
He's still got you in your front, so he just goes forward again.
Okay.
Because you're outside of his range.
His range of getting.
So he'll go another 25 plus 7, so
32.
30 and 2.
Still do this, little guys, and he's gonna
fail
because he got blast markers.
Yeah. So he'll just go 2 ahead.
And 7 plus 15 is 22. Minus 5 is 17. The range, because all of your guns are 15. You've done your swipe attack.
He's going to drop
more ordnance.
He's going to board that other guy.
Yep, and he'll do a boarding action. That'll be the end of the phase after you do your ordnance space. Boats, these are important because they can actually attack the planet and gain assault points. More fighters plus some boarding craft. Everything's going to move now.
Yep.
Let him torpedo you. I'm going to torpedo somebody, but it's not going to be him.
That's fine. I don't care about the rest of them. If he
boarding craft only go 15, so not quite as fast.
Avoiding the fire.
You got it. Action over here. So it's just a. I'm an escort, so 1. You're a 2. You roll 2 dice, pick the highest. I roll 1 dice. That's it.
Yep. And I'm a 3 because I'm Tyranids.
That's right. Plus 1 for Tyranids. So you get 2d6, pick the highest. Plus 3. I get d6 plus 1.
I rolled an 8.
I lose.
Did you?
I just take that.
You lost by enough that you don't hit me back though.
So I got a total of 3. You got a total of 8. You said.
Yeah.
So overwhelm him, so he's destroyed. It's just fly away. They can't do anything in this game. Prepare my fire here, and I do, so it's gone. All right, my turn. We've removed blast markers. Everyone's repaired. So what do we want to do? I think first things first. We move you. You're going to go 10. So to here. No special orders for you. Your friends, Mr. Monitors, they're escorts. So they can turn up to 45 because they're not very good escorts, but they are escorts. And then they're going to move. They can only move 15, so they're going to move to here. We're going to lock on with the big boss. He's going to fail.
Not today.
Not today, we're not. He's just going to move up his 15, moving to here, like so. And then he's going to pivot ever so slightly, like so. All right, so that is that. Let's start, as we mean to carry on, with Mr. Nova Cannon. Mr. Nova Cannon is going to try and shoot them, because it's probably the only thing that's closest in arc, but we'll test anyway on a 6. We're going to... I got special orders, so I pass, actually. Embrace. Going to pass. Him, only scattering 1d6 now, because outside of 30 within 60. Hits him. So dude in the center takes d6. It's going to be 3, so he gets crunched. And I think the hits don't overflow. No, they don't overflow, even though you're squadron.
Brace.
Ping, ping. 1.
So his shield gets hit?
Yeah, everyone's shields are down again. 2 braces as well.
Outside one, other one. So one guy in the middle takes the shield.
Yeah. We're going to do his lances now. They're going to go into Shippy over there. That's right. Whoops.
Not this guy.
Well, we've tested to shoot further away targets, so we're already good. So we're going to put them over to there.
Yep.
3 lances, 2 hits. You're always braced.
4 plus.
4s.
Ping, ping.
Ping, ping. He's good. 6 batteries into the same target. So you are a escort a beam. Are you within 30?
Within 30.
Could be. Could be. Just out.
Yeah, I think you're just out.
I think I'm just out. So escort a beam. 6 goes to 1.
Gets it.
4 plus. It's good. Okay. And so over to him now. I'm within 15 escort a beam. 6 goes to 2, positive shift to 3. So looking for 6s. 2. Always braced. He's good. You're going to fire to them now if they can pass a leadership test, which they do, hilariously. And then you are a capital ship, or sorry, an escort a beam once again. You're within 30 this time.
Yep.
So no bad shifts. They have 3 each, so it goes to 6. So 6 against an escort a beam is going to be 2. Looking for 6s. You can do this, guys. Nope. All right, so now over here, we are going to I guess one of us is unloaded, and we didn't have a chance to reload this, so we're just going to not do anything with these guys. I guess we could take a shot from him, one against you.
I think you're in my
pretty
back.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you're moving away at this point.
Yep.
So the worst that one can go to is still 0.
Oh, it is true.
But you are an escort moving away, so it's 1. So I need 5.
5?
And you can't. Oh, you can brace. You want
I'm
to?
not gonna.
Okay.
I have shields.
So you lose your shield.
Yep.
Fella. He's going to start off by dropping his 9 strong torpedo salvo.
Woo.
Because of course I am. Like so. And then he's going to fire some batteries. 12 batteries into these guys. I get 4 dice through the blast markers there. 1. So 1 brace. Lose the 1. Okay. He leaves the blast marker. And then we're going to do 3 lances. And we're actually going to do them into... Who do I want to do them into? I could probably do them into him. But I'm not going to. I'm going to do them into these guys. 3 lances. 2 on force. I get 1. Brace.
He takes a hit. Shield goes down.
So you've got 1 left in each squadron. That's going to be my ordnance phase. So 9 torpedoes. You can roll your turrets.
I'm gonna brace as well.
Makes sense.
I don't.
You don't with an 11.
That's
you can
correct.
use your reroll if you want.
I'm gonna just auto pass.
Okay. Then you can use your imperative.
My imperative order. Don't die, damn it.
So he's braced. So you've got turrets halved because you're braced.
Oh, 1 dice.
Yep.
We got
So
1.
So I've got 8 left. Fives. There's a whole lot.
3,
so
4.
4 braces.
1 gets through.
1 gets through. That's all I need last
Here it
time.
is.
Crit. Some teleport attacks now. We're going to teleport attack this fella.
2 dice.
2 dice. Don't roll 1. He's going. And then he's going to teleport attack this one. 2 dice. Don't roll 1. He's gone 2. You teleport attack against this fella. He's gone. His fleet, sorry. The teleport attacks technically should have happened before the torpedoes. And then these all moved too.
The Air Force.
The ridiculous Air Force, that's
Now we
right.
have 15.
Yeah. Fighter Swarm just kind of shifts over to him to try and block all his torpedo possibilities.
And this one's going to just float into the middle of the crowd.
Yeah, and not get killed by fighters. Right, so Hive ship passes its test. It can do whatever it likes. Continue creeping on the planet. If you get there, man, it's worth 4 all by itself, just being within 30. So you've got to get to, like, what line? You've got, like, 2 more turns? I think you have enough ordnance in play, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure you should be all head fulling at this point.
I think I am going to all head full.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take that as the pass.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is, if I get close to you, I can just, like, 8 lance you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also true.
So he's going to go
15
25.
plus 25, yeah.
And land in the midst of his fleet of
Rut-row.
minions.
Mr. Hive ship's done. You've got them.
Little guy's going to try and go. Give him the right orders.
9.
You didn't get an order.
Nope.
So that's a fail. I'm going to re-roll this using my re-roll.
And then all your stuff's gone, then it's still a fail.
Yeah.
So he does not get to do anything special. He can't anyway, because... Oh, no, he goes instinctive is what happens.
Yeah. Let me double check that.
We're trying to engage at this point, because he's got to go instinctual. So he's going to move 10. He's going to try and turn 45.
And
then go 5 more. Well, you hit a blast marker, so it's... Yeah,
He would go 20
Yeah, 20
normally.
normally. Yeah, you're fine. Everything else is now
10.
going 10 and
45,
turning.
And then he'll go 15.
Yeah, so this is a... whatchamacallit? A... Kraken. Yeah, there we go. Now we can recognize it.
And get a free turn at the end.
Yep, if he's within 5 of the moon, he gets a free turn. He's forward, because we're inside of range.
15
Tries to shoot me.
there. Yep.
I'm going to move towards him, because he's within the front and inside 90.
Moves 45 and 15.
Within 15 with him, and it's only left and right, so he can't shoot the defense boats.
This guy's going to do it.
Yeah, he's going to shoot my capital ship. You get 2 crazy lances that ignore my shields.
1 shot.
Oh, 1 shot? Oh, that's right, you're braced.
So you want to brace?
I'm not going to bother. Yeah, you can just have it.
Yeah,
Hits
yeah.
me. And no
doesn't
crits.
crit.
So also outside of 15, so no shots from him. Big boys outside of 15, so no shots for him.
Yep.
3 assault boats.
Yep.
Because he's all head fulled.
Wave of 3 is going to fly in.
Yep, the wave of 3 assault boats is going to try and hit me. So I have 4 turrets. Everybody got through, but you're D6 minus 4 for each one. 'Cause my turrets.
These are not bombers. These are assault.
Oh, these are assault boats. Sorry, so it's
Boarding actions.
4 hit and runs.
Yeah,
That's right.
On 2d6 plus 1 on each one.
Yeah, that's right.
So first one is a 4.
Okay.
I'm just going to put these aside as I go, and
Yeah,
then we can
that's
check them all.
easiest.
The second one will be a 7.
Okay.
So that's a fire. The third one will be a 3. And the last one
I really want to roll a 5 here because it actually does damage.
will
It's
be
a
another 7.
Okay, so 2 fires.
A 4 and a 3.
Boats there, so one less fire. So 1 fire, a 4 and a 3. So port and starboard armorets are both damaged. So neither side of my guns can fire. It's just going to kind of dirtle around.
So more assault boats are going to move up here. We had an assault boat right in the middle, and he's going to go right past you. Not worry about nothing. He'll go 15 this way because they're creeping on the end game.
They're trying to get assault points on me.
And then now we're just going to like hardcore stack.
You guys are not getting through here is the plan. So repairs for the end phase. I'm gonna try and repair my criticals.
10 dice.
Not a 1, so I'm on fire.
Because
I take a hit, and then none of my guns can fire right now. Oh, that was unfortunate. So over to me. So first things first, you're on special orders. I'm gonna try and reload my torpedoes here. I do. Try to lock on over here. I do. Move these guys. So I'm gonna go 15. Sorry, I'm just gonna go 10. Up like so. I'm gonna put up to 90. I'm gonna go another 15. Just gonna put us there. And then we're gonna do much the same thing. We're gonna go 15.
Be slightly behind that guy.
And then we're gonna pivot, and then we're gonna go 10 more. Up like this. Try and lock on with this fellow. Bishop 7. I pass. My battleship as well. Man, I'm just winning all over the place today. So we're gonna go 10. That's off the board now, right? No, he's still alive.
That's alive. It's just an assault craft.
We'll just
being a hero.
We'll just turn and stop.
There's no time those about to come back on.
He's gonna move up 10 because he has to, like so, and then 10 more. Why not?
Do it.
And then do I want to pivot? Yes. I locked on. What am I doing? So it's just stay like that. I don't know why he pivoted either, because he should not have pivoted, because he was locked on. So he's going to stay like that. Gonna lock on here. Do. And they get to go 10. They move 15 normally. They're just going to stop in front of you. Like
base to base?
Not base to base. No.
No word action?
No
It'd be
word action.
great. You might win.
Reload. He does. Insanely. And he's going to pivot 90. And then go up to here. That's my other play. Let's use some guns. First things first, I'm going to drop a 12 strong torpedo salvo from these guys. They should have fired actually as well, so they're going to shoot onto them. I'm going to brace here. 8 inside of 30. Oops, needing 5s. Get 1.
Shield down.
Shoot you. Gets 1 dice. Needs a 5. Doesn't kill. Batteries here. Going to drop into him. So
he's going to brace.
You're going to brace now, that's what I figured. Does not.
Good,
Does.
bad because of
Blast
fire.
marker.
Yes.
I'm on special orders.
Yes, so I'd be 10.
So you'd be 10, so you're fine.
Okay.
Yep. So escort closing, am I within 15?
I'm not closing, I don't think.
Actually, but within 15. So escort beam within 15 is going to be 6, goes to 2. Locked on. Rerolling. Not a 1. The other ship is going to shoot into him.
I'm going to brace.
You're going to brace? Okay.
He's good.
You do? Okay. So on 5s, twin linked. 1, so 1 save.
4 plus. He's okay.
Gets it. 2 lance shots locked on. We're going to do them into your big boy.
I'm going to brace, sorry.
Okay, yep. So I get 1.
I do brace.
You do brace. I get 1.
I don't save it.
3 dorsal lances. They are also all going to go into your big ship. The capital ship here. He has to test CV and shoot something further away. He fails, so he's shooting this little escort right here. Instead, he's got a dorsal lance still.
Right.
Force. You're braced. 1 turns into 2.
1 hit.
Okay, so shield here. 6 against a capital ship closing is going to be 4. Within 15 is 5. So 5 locked on against him. Do you want your cruiser to brace?
No, he'll be fine.
Okay. And
3.
Locked on. So 3.
So 1 hit.
Does not.
So I'll take it.
Is we're going to drop into this, whoop, and this will get removed. Next up, we're going to angle whoop, like so. So hopefully we miss our own guys. And then we're going to go like this. Whoop. So go ahead and do your turrets. You should have 3. Or sorry, 1's on 6 and 3 are on 4s. That's what happened to your blast markers. So we're going to assume that you don't have your turrets, because you don't actually have a turret stat. You just have shields. You never have your shields. So go ahead and use your spores. So 3 will be on 4s, 1 will be on 6. 3 on 4s and 1 on 6. The red one will be on 6s. So 2 go down. Okay, so 10 attacks. And for 5s.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5. And you're braced. So 4 pluses. Take 2. Crits. Not a one. Remaining ones, don't blow up. Let's get to move.
Well, we're just going to zip past you with this little guy here.
Okay.
5. And 10 more. And these guys are just going to... I guess it doesn't really matter that much.
Just sentinel, basically.
Yeah. Make a bit of a corridor.
Blot out the sun. 15.
I think we're getting within 30.
I gotta land with these. Repairs on the big ship. Oh, God. Fire. Can't use any of my guns, still on fire. Just ridiculous.
The mechanics went down there and they're just like, I'm not going in there, boss.
Can't believe that happened. All right, and then removing dot blast markers. We're gonna remove 4, so 2.
Everything else
is touching people, yeah. Oh, and then, sorry, teleport attacks. So against him.
2d6.
No ones. He's dead.
Kills him.
And then the retribution against that one. Kills him. He has
good.
7, he's good. He has no rerolls or anything else left. He's gonna try and ruckus me.
Tentacle slap on his way in.
Okay, so
oh wait, no. I think we disabled.
claws, didn't you?
No, we disabled his tentacles.
Oh, okay.
He's all kinds of plasma.
He's braced too. Okay.
He's good.
Okay.
So if he touches you, do you just die? Because if you have no shields and my spores run past you, you take a hit.
Yes. No. That's only for Eldar. If you don't have shields, period. If you have shields, it's only if you're a thing that's not equipped with shields, you take the hit.
Okay. Well, he's just gonna cruise bass and tentacle slap.
Yep. Which one?
Let's say that one.
Okay.
Go like so, and do a turn. I'm not gonna be in range, so let's just go hang out with the planet.
Okay, so that'll put 2 assault counters down. Little
there.
attack. Yep. It's D3.
2 hits, and on ones you'll live. Oh, 2d6 on each one.
Yeah, so 6s become 7s. Doesn't matter, it's a hit and attack. I'm just dead.
Guys.
Yeah. Ship. He gets to turn 90. Gonna fly into me. Whoop. Do a tentacle swing.
Do I want to board your big guy?
You could try. You can't all head full though, right? Because you turned. Try and board me.
He's gonna slap that guy as he flies past.
Sounds good. So 4+. Doesn't really matter what happens here.
How many slaps do I get?
Yeah, you get 2, and then don't roll double ones.
I didn't.
Okay. Try quadruple ones.
No.
You can not launch ordnance if you're gonna board me.
No?
No.
Okay.
You can't do any kind of shooting if you're gonna board me. So you're just gonna board?
Yes.
All right. Do your boarding action. You gain 2 assault points for him. Action, you count as an assault value of 16, 17 for being Tyranids.
18 for you being on orders.
18 for me being on orders. So 18 total.
You're an 8?
I'm an 8, 9 for you being on orders. You're not in contact with blast markers. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So you get 2 dice pick the highest. I get dice plus 9. Hurt.
No, I'm dice plus 8.
That's right.
I win by a shit ton.
Yeah. You do win by a shit ton, yeah.
So what did you get in total? Well, the difference was 8. So
I'm just destroyed. 12. You do an auto crit. So roll to see what that is. So boxcar. So D6 more damage.
Woo!
All right. So you're plus 8 to the catastrophic damage table.
Snake eyes, please.
It's not going to be snake. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So I warp drive implode.
Woo!
And
or
we'll both take it.
66.
It's 46.
Woo!
So that's going to be 10, 14. I don't think you actually. Do you hit the big shot?
Well, it's not stem to stem, is it?
It is
and
stem
if
to
it was,
stem.
you'd still hit
It's still
him.
him, yeah. So it's actually going to hit him too, I think, yeah.
Within 14. 12, 13. Yeah, he's just within 14.
All right. So everybody takes 8 lance hits. Is this
No,
not?
this guy.
Oh, this little guy? Yeah, okay.
The rest of them are not really that relevant.
He's dead.
By 1.
This one, dead. Why can't I do this on repairs? That one is all for the ordnance. Dead. The next ordnance,
These don't move before the
dead.
board?
No, because it's before you moved them already. You already had your ordnance phase.
No, that was your ordnance phase. I haven't had mine yet.
Oh, they should move then. Yeah, they can move.
All right. Basically,
can they clear 15?
The only one that matters was this one. I don't really give a shit about the rest of those
That's
guys
fair.
because his 15 towards.
Well, they would have just circled around him anyway.
Yeah, so they're like dead. I'm just gonna take this out.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
This ordnance was all wiped out. These should have already moved onto the planet. He's alive because he would have moved away. And then you're going to take 8, which is 2.
Nope,
Which you
2
fail.
shields.
2 shields. Again is going to take 2. Brace.
Little guy.
He's dead. And then my big ship
5. I need 3 more.
is going to take
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. So 1 hit. My shields go down.
Not a crit.
No. Right.
That was a full
and all your shields are gone, yeah?
2 shields.
2 shields are gone. That's right. Okay. Oh, sorry. And you were in base to base with me? So actually, I leave a blast marker too and I'm destroyed. Pair rolls for my big ship. Come on, buddy. There we
1 and
go.
2.
So the fire goes out, and I'll activate the guns on this side. On my turn, we are going to reload. So we're going to attempt to reload here. We do. We're going to move up 10, like so. Turn 90, and then move another 15.
You haven't rolled doubles for your reloads, have you?
Not yet. Fella's going to move up 10, turn, and then go 15. These little guys, they do not. No special orders here. I'm just going to go 10.
And that's it.
Like this. I can turn.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to turn like that. Burp. So I've got
I got a
12.
brace.
Yeah, I figured. Go for it. I'm on special orders. You're on blast markers. You fail. And you got no rerolls left. Oh, this is the turn. All right, so
die.
12 capital ship of beam. You've still got lots of hits
blast
left.
markers.
Through blast markers, that's right. So 12 capital ship of beam. Goes to 2 at the lowest. So 2. Come on, batteries. Nothing. And then 3 lances on 4s. 1.
1 shield. That's it for the shields.
Yay! And this happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just live.
Just live. And then he's going to try and take his 1 dice into you because you're moving away. 5s. Nope. Clock. Whoop. 12 torpedoes. Go ahead. You've got 4 on 6s for your turrets. And no bracing.
All 6s. 2.
2. All right, so 10 on 5. Let's see what happens.
1, 2, 3.
3. All right, so 3 hits. Let's see if any of them are criticals. 7 torpedoes go through. 1 crit. Come on, big crit. Boxcars. 11. D3 extra damage.
Yep.
That's going to be 3 more. Boxes left, and I've managed to do much damage. So these are going to fly through. I did 3 out of the 8 that were there, so there's 5 left. They're going to explode. Which for you, that's going to fly in. That puts you at 6 points. Do it. Plus the last one, he's fine.
He's just going to dive.
He's going to try and disengage.
That's it. He's
Okay.
done. He's
So he
done.
moves 5, he's gone. Yeah, pulls out. Instinctive and just go try to eat the planet, I'm pretty sure.
I don't. Yeah, that's probably the one that it comes to.
We go land on the planet, and that's all he can do. Whoop.
Right.
Put him at 8, so I have to kill him this turn. So this becomes all important. Oh, sorry. Let's try and repair my last side of my batteries there. I have 7 left. Looking for 6s. I do, so I'm fully operational again. Reload. You are not on special orders, so I need to roll a 7, 8 or less. 7 or less. 9. Failed. I do not.
Can't try.
Oh, I tried. That's right.
Yeah.
I already blown it. So we're just going to go...
That guy's only got 4 boxes, so I don't know if you can do 4 points of damage.
I can sure as heck try. So we're going to go 25.
I brace.
Like that. We're going to turn.
I only brace on 7s.
And turn. He's going to move. He's going to go 10. Whoop, and turn hard. And then just stay there. Turn. And go 25, which will put him there. 4 shots. You're going to try and brace. He does just. So 4 shots for my batteries, 60 centimeters. 2. Your braces.
Box
1 shield goes down. 1. Braced.
Nope.
2 shots from these guys. 8 goes all the way down to 2, farthest it can go. Needing 5s. That he's going to go to 10 top of his turn. There's nothing else I can do because I couldn't fire my ordnance this turn. Well, so victory conditions. He's at 10 assault points. I've killed 500, but not more than 5. Actually, I haven't even killed 500
420.
because you disengaged these 2 guys. I've killed 420, so I'm minus nothing. So it's a major victory for you. And my primary mistake was not dropping fighters the turn I could have dropped fighters to kill. I got torpedo happy over here, and I forgot to drop my fighters during the ordnance phase.
Yeah.
And I killed these 4 assault boats. But even doing that, I don't think I could have stopped you because with disengaging these 2, I can no longer actually defeat this. And Owen didn't even play the best of his ability, where he could have just been spitting out assault boats every single round. Because I can't stop. I could at most stop 4 of them in 1 round, and then I'd have to reload my Mars, and my Mars was dead by then.
Yeah.
There was nothing I could do to stop him.
Like, if you spent every turn starting from the beginning of the game putting out fighters, I'm upping you by 2 guys every time.
Yep.
Just production.
Yeah, just walking them forward.
You're going to need to, 1, reload perfectly every time, not double.
Yeah.
And you're going to need to get me 1 for 1 on my fighters, which means you're probably going to need to shoot at them. So somebody's going to have to give up their guns against one of my ships to fight all of the ordnance that's coming towards you. And that's assuming I don't go just like full cheese and bring a second Hive ship doing this.
Well, and you could have even just gone around the asteroids. If the Hive ship had been over here and just gone around the asteroids, just spitting out ordnance as it went the whole time.
Just throwing them through the asteroid belt because they just don't care.
They don't care if they just go through it. So literally, there'd be nothing I could do to stop them. I'd be fighting the whole fleet over here, and then just a wave of assault things would show up and win the game.
He's just all head stopping again and again, sitting behind the asteroids. And as soon as you came to try and fight him, he just guns blazing.
Yeah, and he can all ahead ahead and still spit out assault boats. He can spit out 3 when he all hit fulls.
Yeah.
So he might as well be doing that, because every turn that he's getting closer, he's also leaping the ordnance closer. So he's going 15 plus 46. And then dropping that can move 15. So it's like the yellowhead full, even though you get less ordnance, because you're dropping it closer to the planet, there's less I can do to stop it, because I can't stop it all at once. And it's moving in both turns, so it's effectively moving 30 every turn. All right, so there we go. End of the game. Man, major victory for the Tyranids. That was hard fought. It actually shows, I think what's cool is it does reflect how hard it is to stop a Tyranid invasion. Tyranid invasions are all about the little guys, not about the big guys. Because if we were just playing a cruiser clash, I was well ahead in victory points. I was like 200 points or something ahead, even though they disengaged. Yeah. And just losing the mission because I was incredibly hard to stop the Tyranids from getting there. And actually, it could have been harder too. It didn't help that I got double or triple crit by that one assault boat on my retribution and lost all my guns.
They always crit.
But getting to lose all my guns and then not putting them out for 3 turns or 2 turns.
You didn't shoot any of them down.
Well, that was what lost me the game.
4 dice against 3 ships, and all 3 made it in. Because once they're in, Tyranids are going to do damage.
Yeah.
Like, it's super unlikely that I fail that roll.
Yep, I had 4 turrets, none of them hit you. And then you just the perfect roll. Shut down all of my guns, except for my dorsal lances. And then I couldn't repair them forever. Even though
it's on fire.
I started off with, 1 hit on me, and by the end of it, I was almost crippled. I was down to 7 hits just from the fire every turn. Just blimp, blimp, blimp,
well,
blimp,
the guy's just cruising by and just casually slapping you.
Yep.
It's like,
here's tentacles.
Here's a tentacle slap.
It's neat because it does feel like you're playing Tyranids. They're really aggressive. They're in your face. They take a huge pounding on the way through. But just a couple that get there are
board an 8 health cruiser and just obliterated.
Just destroyed it. Well, that was a Hive ship. Like, honestly, that Hive ship.
The cruiser would have done the same. Because my cruiser's just 6 goes to 12, goes to 13, goes to 14 on 2 dice. Pick the highest. You're still
at 8.
That's
true. Yeah, it's true.
You're more than me, so you're at 9.
He was damaged already though. He was down to what, 4? So he'd have been 8. We would have been tied.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, in this case.
I'm just saying, like, if we're all full against each other.
If
I was damaged too. I would have been 20.
That's true. You would have been 20. Terrifying.
So had I been full, still died.
That would have been bad.
Abandoned ship.
It is. I should have just. Yeah. Well, it ended up that happened anyway. So it didn't really matter. I didn't have to detonate it because he just detonated it for himself. He overran it and just a Termagant crawled into the warp core, just exploded it. But it was a lot of fun. It was
nothing but Termagants in that warp core.
It's just one in the black hole that used to be that warp core.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was super cool to see them play. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm sure we got some stuff wrong because, like, obviously this is Owen's second game with the Tyranids. This is
there were mistakes in the first one.
There were, yeah. I've played some games against them on my iPad. I haven't played games against them not on my iPad. So we'll hammer that in the comments. And of course, also the Tyranid book was the Armada book for Battlefleet Gothic, and it was fairly heavily errated later on. Like, there's some pretty glaring typos. Like, one of your guns that you can buy that you can get like a strength 16 lance.
No, you can have a 48 POW like energy, get like straight ahead shot. Yeah. Or
there was like a copy paste error where your left right guns were all front or left front right, and it made no sense. So like, and it's actually just left or right. It's supposed to be left or right. If I get within
30 inches, I get a 28 dice shot at you.
It's like, what?
And if I get within 15,
for 110 points.
What, like 18 lances that ignore shields?
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. So there are some, like, you have to kind of dig to get the rules right in that army.
And there's items that are listed as gear that they can get, but there aren't actually costs.
But there's no cost for them on the table.
Just, like, find it.
You got to find it in the errata. But we've piled through and we've done the best we can, obviously, to make sure that we're getting it right. But if you guys are veteran Tyranid players, just point it out to us in the comments. So anyway, we'll be playing more Gothic in the future. Owen's super excited about his new Tyranid fleet, and I'm going to paint up some new stuff too. I do want to try a new fleet, either Tower or Space Marines. Just paint the rest of the stuff that I have.
Marines. Boarding's fun.
It's gonna be so bad though. It's gonna be so bad. Honestly, it's gonna be the worst. Playing against the Space Marines. The Space Marines are like playing Battlefleet Gothic on hard mode. Like they're so. The only way that they're really really good is if you literally take nothing but light cruisers. And you squadron the crap out of them, because then you're because they all turn 90.
Yep.
They all have 6 hits and 6+ armor, and they're all relatively fast maneuverable. Well, they all have front bombardment cannons, so you can just fly it behind people. And the crazy thing about bombardment cannons is they do crits on 4+. So they always hit on 4s regardless of your armor. They use battery tables to determine their hits, and they always crit on 4s. You do get shields, yes.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. But they're gross when you squad them because they're only 145 points each.
Yep.
So you could just have 10 of them in a squad.
145 points. That's so expensive. My cruiser's like 90.
No, fair enough. Your cruisers are 90. Your cruisers don't fire until the last 3 turns of the game. They just eat it. Or knife things. It's true. I never used their guns.
Paid 80 points for those guns that they
in our last game they did some pretty epic, fantastic shooting, which was pretty great. It's because their guns are on the side and they're always moving towards you, so it's fairly rare they're going to do it.
I didn't.
You didn't, because you gave him claws instead,
cheaper.
which is what you'd always do. So anyway, we'll see you for more Battlefleet Gothic Armada, Battlefleet Gothic, and of course the stuff from the Armada book that we're adding in the future. I hope you enjoy that. And until next time, I'm Hash, this is Owen. Happy gaming.